Hello and welcome everyone to Women Speakers Association, WSATV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer. I'm also a digital marketing and media expert and author of Social Media Myths Busted, the Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. Today, we have a phenomenal show. It's all about, as you see on the screen, how to develop resilience, and our experts are chomping at the bit to share their advice and to introduce themselves. But before that, I just want to let you know, if you are a woman of impact and global influence and you want to get the word out more, you want more visibility, or you just want to have support in that, join us at Join WSA TV or joinwsa.com. Sorry, joinwsa.com. So let's go ahead and say hello to all of our experts here today. Let's start with Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Laura. It's good to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I am a fitness consultant and life coach, wellness coach, author of my first book, Sweet Strength Seaside Awakenings. You can find me at www.sweetstrength.com, and I am in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Oh, welcome. We're so glad to have you. Thanks for being here. And let's go over to Dale. Hi, Dale.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here. I am a writing coach and I am an author. My book is entitled Ren Women, What Modern Renaissance Women Have to Teach Us About Living Rich, Fulfilling Lives. Website for that is www.renwomen.com, and I am speaking to you today from Venice Beach, California.
Awesome. Well, Venice Beach. That's great. And let's say hi to Yvette. Hi, Yvette.
Hello, Laura, and thank you. It's a pleasure being here. My name is Yvette McDowell, and I am the personal transformation expert, and I'm coming to you from sunny Southern California, and I can be found at www.theultimatelifetransformationquiz.com.
Wow. Well, today's topic, as I mentioned, everyone, and thank you for being here, is resilience, how to develop it. It's key and crucial in our lives. So let's go around and get some advice on how to develop that for each other. And Linda, what advice would you give people who are wanting to be more resilient?
Well, first of all, resilient looks different in many different ways. But first of all, I'd like to say to our viewers out there, if you have a heartbeat, you still have a purpose. And to live that purpose with direction, the key to that is finding gratitude, even in the small things. If you just are lying in bed in the morning and you feel down, just think about, I have a heartbeat, and start there. Thank you for my heartbeat. Start looking for the treasure in the trash. It begins in our thought process. So, you need to find that sweet strength, and you're not alone. So seek out other coaches or mentors. The main thing is letting you know you're never alone. And you can change your mindset at any time.
Beautiful. Oh, goodness. How rich is that? We're already feeling more resilient. Dale, why don't you give us your advice for building resilience?
Yes. I talk about in my book and my work with women how limitations are arbitrary, that we set our own limitations. And what we explore in the book is how to stretch way beyond those limitations and how to listen to your inner voice. When you have passion, there is a reason that you have passion. It doesn't mean that there won't be roadblocks. It doesn't mean that there won't be people telling you not to follow those passions. But the resilience comes in when you rise again and again and you say, this is who I am. These are the many parts of myself, and I plan to pursue them all with gusto.
Okay, I'm getting a sense we need some courage here.
Yes.
And it's a good thing you guys are around, and Yvette being the transformation. Tell us.
Yes. When I hear the word resilience, Laura, it makes me think of, if you can look up, you can get up. We're all destined to embrace our uniqueness, but one thing that we have to have is vision. because without vision, there's no movement. We need transformation. And in order to keep that process going, you're going to need something to drive you. And that driving factor is vision. So that's what I think about when I think about resilience coupled with vision, coupled with transformation.
Wow. So what I got from all of you is very rich, because if you're in a position where you're trying to come through something, know that you have a heartbeat, like Linda said. There's hope, and if you can shift your mindset to gratitude, you already are leaps and bounds ahead and into being resilient. Then, like Dale, you said, those limitations that we feel, they're really arbitrary. We don't have to accept them as fact or buy into that we are really that limited. There's always hope, when you have a passion. So embrace the passion, like you said, that is, find that vision, embrace that uniqueness. It's there for you. It's here. So, wow. If anybody was wondering about where to start for resilience, we've got 3 experts. I'm going to put your websites right back on the screen here, because these 3 women can help you. If something resonated, definitely be in touch with them. At one of their websites here, take the transformation quiz, learn about if you're a Renaissance woman, if you want to get in shape and really embrace your total, strength, because it's more than physical, right, Linda?
Yes, that's right.
I mean, this is awesome. You guys are a power team, right?
Yeah.
So,
Power on.
but I want to get to know each of you a little bit better, because now why do you have this great vision? Why do you have these great pieces of advice? So Linda, tell us, what impact you're dedicated to making, and who do you work with?
Oh my gosh, the impact I'm dedicated to making is helping others see what they have, all the tools they need inside of them to live their purpose out, to live their vision out, to live their dreams out. And they can begin at any age. They can start their lives over at any age. And it doesn't matter their circumstances, their environment, what others may say about them, or they can't, or they can. You have everything you need. And I want to empower women with the tools of their gifts and talents to be able to live out that passion that they have deep inside of them.
And something tells me you're uniquely qualified to do that. What is your story? How did you come to this?
Well, in 2012, my husband went out for a run, and I lost him at 53. He was 53 of a massive coronary in front of me. Prior to that, we had lost our financial security and our home in the real estate market. And I had a bout with breast cancer also. That same year, I lost my daddy, and that same year, I lost my sister-in-law. My brother lost his wife. Also, my only son had gone off to the Navy 6 months prior to all this transforming. And I hadn't worked outside the home in probably 16 years. I raised my family, and I was working in the nonprofit world. So I decided, what do I love to do? Well, I've worked with women for years. And so I said, I want to go back to personal training. I used to do that. And then I wanted more. So because of my experience in the nonprofit world with empowering others to reach beyond themselves and get out of their comfort zones, I started my life coaching, my wellness coaching, health coaching certifications also. So it's just my journey is one of challenge, but through that journey, I entered a figure contest at 53, entered 4, wrote my book, Sweet Street, which is about bereavement and inspiration. And I also learned to surf, went out of the country for the first time. So if I can do it, you can do it.
And that's a resilient success story if you ever heard one, right? Thank you, Linda. It's great. So Dale, let's switch to you and your work. Who do you work with, and what do you do?
I do work with women and with women's groups, and it's about a new mindset in the 21st century. We quote a young woman in our book who talks about why not to be a one-trick pony. And it is important to realize that resilience, flexibility, and being open to many skills is something that we almost need to survive in the 21st century. It's essential that we realize that it's not that specialization isn't essential, but allowing us as women, who often wear many hats to begin with, to in fact follow those different avenues and realize how much they enhance each other.
And something tells me you have a story of how you came here.
Well, first of all, I would like to, we interviewed 16 extraordinary women. However, I would like to claim to be a Ren woman myself. This is the term we use, Ren women. In that I started out with a master's degree in Romance languages. I taught languages for a while. Then I went into songwriting, music. Then I went into playwriting, which was a large portion of my career, and then into screenwriting and producing. So I have been multifaceted myself, and I can tell you it's an exciting life to lead. My twin brother, who's co-author on this book with me, was the one who introduced the idea. He had written a book, co-authored a book about modern Renaissance men, and he decided that it was very important to show modern Renaissance women as well. And in interviewing and writing about these women, I was extraordinarily impressed with how they were able to be in the world and live at their absolute highest potential.
Wow. And something tells me that Renaissance women, some of them don't even recognize themselves as Renaissance women.
Very true. Very true.
I have you feeling your book and your work really helps bring that out. And it also builds on this whole topic of resilience, right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And Yvette, our transformation diva.
Yes. I like that.
Tell us about your work, who you work with, what you do, what impact you're dedicated to making.
Women wanting purpose, confidence, power, that's my girl. Going through the challenges of life, and I think we can all identify with, at one point in time or another, wondering, why am I here? Whose life am I going to impact? What's my purpose? And we walk around all day long taking care of everyone else's needs, and when it comes to us, we neglect that. And we wonder, why am I not fulfilled? So when I can help a woman transform and find that purpose, find that confidence, find that power, then I have empowered a woman who can turn around and empower her family. And when she empowers that family, it empowers a community. You empower a community, it rolls over into society. And through society, what a world we could have.
Yeah.
Indeed. So do you have a story of how you helped someone?
I do have a story. A young lady named Sophia, who I worked with for about 8 weeks, and she was going through really nasty divorce situation and child custody. And when I met Sophia, she had absolutely no esteem, no confidence, just felt just fragile, felt like I can't do this. And after spending some time with her and watching her blossom, and I mean blossom, I got a phone call from her this past Monday. She had went to court with her 2 daughters, one 16 and one 12. And she left a voicemail that was so heartwarming, just thanking me. And she starts off, "Hey, beautiful lady, I just want to tell you we won." And she went on with the voicemail, and I heard in her voice such strength, such confidence. And at the end, she just said, "Thank you for what you did for my daughters and myself." That's what transformation is about, and that's what I'm about.
Yeah.
What incredible work you are doing in the world. And I'm super, just love the fact that who you are, Yvette, and all of you are women making that global transformation. Because like you said, Yvette, when you impact one woman, you're impacting a family, a community, a region, a state, a country, a world, right?
Yes.
Each of you with your work is so empowering for women, and women are transforming the world. And that's what Women Speakers Association is all about. As you can see on the screen, our little tagline there is women of influence and impact, creating global transformation and inspiring that. So I'd like to hear from each of you. What do you love about Women Speakers Association? What have you already gained, or what are you hoping to continue to do and receive? Linda, share with us.
I love this. I love the fact that women all over the globe can get together and empower one another to be better than they were yesterday, and in turn spread that news out, as Yvette says, to other women, empowering them so that we can change the world one person at a time.
Lovely. It really is about collaboration. And Dale, what do you love about Women Speakers Association?
Well, I have joined it rather recently and have been impressed from moment one because of the feedback, the interaction, the phone conversations, multiple ones that I've already had with people who head up the organizations. It feels so welcoming and so open, and it really looks to develop all of our strengths and the best way that we can communicate those strengths out there in the world.
Mm-hmm. We'll give you lots of opportunities to do that. And Yvette, how about you?
What I love is a community of like-minded women, women with a message of empowerment, transformation, and this impacts women around the world. And I love that. Love it.
I do too, that making that global transformation. So whether you're working with the corporate world or people individually in their personal lives, you are welcome. We want to have you join us, and we have a free level of membership at joinwsa.com. So check it out, join us, and we'll be back for another awesome episode of WSATV. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.